Woodbine, the community and activists came out to clean the streets. Not just throwing out litter, but strategizing on how to make uptown Harrisburg a little safer. CBS 21's TJ Anthony joined organizers at the site of a recent deadly shooting to understand what's being done to clean up the capital city.
I'm told these flowers that lay here are a memory of someone who died from a stray bullet. This is actually just one of the killings that have people saying the gun violence and illegal activity going on in Uptown has gone on too long.
When my nephew got murdered last week, it sparked it.
Richard Brown, CEO of Men United Standing Together, says enough is enough. 27-year-old Christian Watt was shot to death inside this store in Uptown nearly 2 weeks ago.
The White House next to the Bays one, that first one right there. I used to live in there for years.
Brown says he lived in the area where his nephew was shot and killed and says it's gotten worse over the years. Karen Gibson agrees.
Just a lot of violence, a lot of killing. It's just real bad. It's like a lot of drug stuff going on around here.
Gibson's mom has lived in the area for a little over 2 decades. Vulgar graffiti, several buildings left abandoned, overgrown grass, and litter can be seen throughout, including on a playground meant for kids.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's not a good place to live no more.
People squatting in these and just making a whole mess. Like I said, when I came by earlier, there was a girl out there with a whole bed laying on the porch.
Monday, the community came together, being the difference they want to see.
Eliminating crime by environmental design. So if you clean up the area that you live in, people are less likely to commit crimes and do things in that area.
Harrisburg City Councilman Lamont Jones and Brown, some of the leaders igniting the change. The group spent hours cleaning up the overgrown grass, abandoned tires, litter, and more to create a better area. They hope for it to be filled with less crime in the future.
I think it's really great that they're doing that.
I think if we continue this, we can have a better community here in the Uptown area.
The beginning of future cleanups.
I spoke with Harrisburg Police. They say they are aware of the illegal activity going on in this area. They added that they have increased patrols and are doing more work behind the scenes to change what's going on here. And I also went inside that store earlier where the most recent shooting occurred this month, and the employees declined to comment. For now, in Harrisburg, TJ Anthony, CBS 21 News.
Breaking news out of Harrisburg. Police investigating a homicide after a woman was shot and killed on 4th and Woodbine Streets.
Police say the shooting happened just after 6 o'clock this evening. The woman transported to the hospital, and that is where she died from her injuries.
But just hours before, community activists came out to clean up the streets of Harrisburg, throwing out litter and talking about how to make uptown Harrisburg safer. This following last week's deadly shooting at a corner store just a few blocks away. Thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Jasmine Brooks.
I'm Joel D. Smith. So we want to give you an idea of just how close these two shooting scenes really are. So take a look at this video right here. We actually sped it up. It took about 2 minutes to make this drive in all.
So we started from the scene of tonight's shooting, driving up all the way until eventually we hit the grocery store. That's a look at that. And in just a minute, you're on 6th, Antonio Grocery on the corner.
Shows you how close everything is. CBS 21's Hallie Jacobs now live at police headquarters with what investigators are revealing so far about today's shooting. Hallie.
So as you guys previously stated, they are still investigating the shooting on 4th and Woodbine Streets. Now, police said they aren't sure if it was a targeted attack or, if it was just a random attack as well. Police say they responded to a report of shots fired at about 5:45 p.m. They arrived to find a woman suffering from a gunshot wound. Neighbors say she was pregnant, but officials have not confirmed that. EMS attempted CPR and chest compressions. She was then transported to a local hospital where she later died. Police have not said if it was related to the shooting just a few weeks ago at Antonio Grocery.
Any loss of life is tragic. I will tell you that the officers that were out here are part of a detail trying to curb some of the gun violence. Unfortunately, we can't be everywhere at once. But like I said, they were here relatively quickly.
As of now, they have no suspects in custody, but are asking anybody with additional information to contact them. So be sure if you have any tips or information to contact the Harrisburg Police.